following me. When your oven's on nice and hot, 180, 200, one's at 220, and I'll turn it down in a minute, that's just what it automatically sets itself to. As always, I kind of add bits, and I add little bits in. So, I've added a poached egg. I think a poached egg would be really nice for this. Right, so, I'm going to do my cod, I'm going to do my asparagus, my samphire, and I'm going to put poached egg on top because it's going to look nice. And my fat's a little bit low, and my protein's a little bit low, so that will get me up to where I need to be. So, what I've done, guys, I've already prepped 3 of them. You don't need to see me prep for the same thing. So, all we're going to do in this jug, okay, I'm going to make a little bit extra of this sauce. I think I was a bit stingy when I wrote the recipe up. 2 teaspoons of honey and 2 tablespoons of soy for 4 cod fillets. I think you need to double that, okay? And then I would also do a little bit more for a little bit of a sauce to finish. So when you're actually serving up, you could drizzle the plate with a little bit of sauce. So get it up. Go for about 6 honey teaspoons and 6 soy tablespoons, right? I'm not going to do as much of that now. I've only got this 1 piece of cod to do. So what I've done over there, I've got my cod all in little bits of tin foil, which I've wrapped over, and that's going to bake in the oven. So, oven on, let's rock and roll. So, we've got many with us yet, Hans?
Yeah, about 18.
Oh,
Hels,
okay.
Neil Moon, Ruth, Georgia.
Hels will know what I'm on about.
Gina.
Protein and fat, making sure I'm getting that up to the right level. See what I've done there, Hels? Chucked in a little poached egg. Okay, so soy sauce. So 2 teaspoons of honey gone in. But like I said, if you want to make a bit more of this, right, I've already done those over there. And then I've gone with a light soy on that tonight. Okay, what we're going to do then is mix that up.
Sue Collins.
Hello, Sue. In fact, interestingly, I've just received everyone's packs today. So they're printed recipe books are all ready. I'll show you one in a minute. They look very, very good, very professional. So hopefully if it's not absolutely honking down tomorrow, I'll get out and do a little bit of delivering on my bike, do some t-shirt delivering and some recipe book delivering. Alright, so I'm going to get my cod out. My cod had a little bit of skin on it, so if you've got a little bit of skin, you can keep it on if you like. If you don't like, I'm not that keen, so I'm going to use my filleting knife. Cod skin doesn't tend to come off as easy as salmon skin, actually, I found. So, anyway, let's get that knife in there. We're just trying to make a little pilot hole. Alright, and then with that knife, we get nice and flat, and then we're going to try and take it along the bottom. However, I can tell you already, because I did these earlier on, that these won't be quite as simple. So, just maybe nick a little bit, so you can start your cut, so you can start taking it off. And there we go. So I've just made a little kind of, almost like a pilot hole. Okay, now I'm going to turn it. So fingers on the skin, so I'm going to trap hold of it. Okay, and I'm just going to work that knife along, trying to keep as much of the cod as possible. Look at that, I've done all right there, haven't I? Okay, so get rid of the
He
skin.
practiced on the other 3.
I did practice on the other 3. They're all looking awful. Okay, so I'm going to make a little parcel here. Right, so in that one goes. Let's give that a little stir again, because the honey will sometimes just congeal at the bottom. Make sure you do give it a good stir. That should all mix in nicely together. Okay, and all I'm going to do then is pour that over the top. Lovely. So I'm going to keep a little bit back. Right, so there you go. So you can see what I meant by I was a bit stingy with my recipe, because as soon as I that's done 1 and there's not a lot there left. I wasn't going to go for 4. Dried chili flakes. Okay, this one's going to be mine. I'm going to make note of which one this one is. So I'm going to go quite a bit on mine. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it up like a birthday or Christmas present. So Hals, I'm going to come round to you. I'm going to bring you Hannah's presents, as I did many years ago. I think it was Christmas time. I took Hannah all your presents to wrap up for you. Because I'm awful at wrapping things.
You just buy bags now, don't you?
That's how it looks when I wrap a present. Yeah, there you go then, guys. So that one's going in there. So all 4, I've just gone into like a lasagna dish. All 4 have gone in there. Lovely job. Make sure you put your open end up so all your sauce doesn't dribble out. Okay, and in the oven. Okay. What should we talk about now?
Coochie says, evening birches, forgot to get the cod out the freezer, so I'm doing stroganoff instead.
You can cook cod in the oven from frozen. I just don't know, it would be quite watery, and you would kind of lose the saucy bit. But get it out now, mate, you can follow it tomorrow, can't you? Right, so what I've done here then, I'm going to go steamer, I'm going to steam my asparagus. Okay, as soon as my asparagus comes up almost cooked, I'm going to get that off the heat, and then we're going to get some oil in this pan, and we're going to get our asparagus and our oil, sorry, wrong, our asparagus and our salmon fire going in together. So Ben said to me earlier on today that he didn't have any, or couldn't get any salmon fire, so he's gone with runner beans or green beans. So just, you know, choose something else, guys. Spinach would wilt really nicely into this. Maybe some pak choy, maybe some, what's the other green leafy one that you like, Hannah? I've forgotten.
Kale.
Kale, there we go. That would wilt quite nicely. So all of those would go quite nicely. Let's give our boils a quick. Which part? Sorry, Bernie?
Basil.
Basil. No, that's a herb, mate.
Oh.
You wouldn't want a plate full of basil.
Oh, I would.
You probably would. I'd probably eat a plate full of
How about coriander?
coriander. There you go. That was the next one on my
He's
list.
just picking out green things.
I'm not. They're leaves.
Right.
Yeah, they're herbs, not vegetables.
Okay. Here we go then, guys. Let's take a little hole into there. So, like I said, tonight's going to be a really short one. Tomorrow will be slightly longer. Hopefully, it's going to be dry tomorrow because I do want to get the coals on. So, try and do a bit of a barbecue. And we're going to do some Lebanese. So, we're going to be doing tabbouleh, which is a vulgar wheat, and we're going to have tomatoes, cucumber, lime, and olives all going for it. So, a really nice fresh tabbouleh salad. We're going to have some lamb koftas, so we're going to do lamb mince with mint and garlic and make up some nice koftas. We're going to make our own hummus, make our own tzatziki. We're going to do some flatbreads. We're not going to make the bread, but we're going to grill that on the barbecue. Then we're also going to do some honey corn on the cobs. Yeah, so a nice bit of honey corn on the cob as well. Like I said, hopefully all done on top of the coals. Right, we're going to go with 5 asparagus pieces per person. So that's, there we go, and I'm just going to take the ends off. Lovely, so that's 3, 4, 5. So we're just breaking that woody stalk.
There's a few people joined quite late. Do you want to just give a quick recap while you're doing that?
No worries. So what we've done there then is we have done honey and soy into the jar. All right. I was telling everyone my recipe was a little bit stingy, so I would suggest for 4 people you'd want to go with 6 teaspoons of honey. Honey of your choice. I've just used a runny rose honey there. And then you want to go with 6 tablespoons of soy sauce. I've used a light soy sauce, but any soy sauce will do, guys. Mix that up. I've put our cod into like a lasagna dish. Wrapped the cod in some tin foil.
Parcels.
Right, little parcels, yeah. A little bit of dried chilli. Okay, and then that's all gone in the oven, and that will go in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm actually just now wasting a little bit of time, because it's quite a quick dish and that stuff's gone on the oven. So we're going to get the steamer up. Okay, I've just broken the ends off 20 asparagus tips. So we'll go with 5 on each dish. As soon as that's cooked, or as soon as that's come up to steam, we'll get that in. We'll get our salmon fire on. We'll just stir fry the salmon fire. The salmon fire, remember, only takes about 2 minutes. I keep saying remember. Now, some people might not have seen all of the ones that we've done, but salmon fire is a really, really nice green that goes lovely with fish. Kids' favourite actually. So we're just going to stir fry that up, and we'll serve both of those together. So once we've steamed the asparagus, that can go in together. We're going to get some water on to boil. So why don't we do the next thing? Let's get our kettles full and on boil.
Coochie's asking, how does he find the stroganoff without scrolling through all the posts? Is he best to do it on YouTube?
Yes, Coochie, I would go to YouTube, go to search on YouTube, mate, and put in DB Fitness Nutrition. And then if you go to, there's an option for playlists, all right, mate? And then on playlist, Kate has very kindly put the HIIT sessions into a file, the resistance sessions into a file, and all the cooking demos into a file.
So that might be a bit quicker, mate.
Yeah, much quicker. And I believe the stroganoff is probably about halfway down. It's about halfway through the whole lockdown period, I think. Right, so we've got our kettles on to boil. A little bit of vinegar. If you are going to do a poached egg with yours, a little bit of vinegar. I'm going to do mine in a deep frying pan. Alright, because I'm trying to do 4. If you try to do 4 in a saucepan, they all end up kind of just getting on top of each other. Whereas in here, I'll fill this right up, just short at the top, and I can pop them all in, nice and easy. Okay, so we'll need a nice slotted spoon, like so. Okay. And should we do our poached egg right on top of the fish? I think we should. A nice bed of greens, a little bit of cod, and then a nice poached egg on top. Oh, I'm hungry. Right, guys. Let's get a bit of oil out. Keep going, put this away. So a bit of oil into our pan. That's going to be for our, so about half a tablespoon. Don't need loads, perhaps, maybe even a little bit less. So only to stop the asparagus from sticking. Remember, you do need a certain amount of fat in your diet to help you burn fat. There's a really good thing called conjugated linoleic acid, naturally occurring in coconut oil, which is a good fat that promotes fat burning. There you go. If you wanted to keep your tips, your asparagus tips, they would go very nicely. So I'm thinking about the people on Plan X now who have been doing the pea soup. They would go very nicely in your pea soup as a little addition. Right, they're green, they go with it. That would be quite nice. However, I'm not going to. I don't waste very much food, but I won't be making an asparagus soup. Any other questions there, Hans?
No.
No? Cool. So that's
The only thing I was thinking when he goes on to YouTube,
yeah.
it's going to be the method, the video,
Yeah.
not necessarily the ingredients.
No, I believe on the front page, see Kate's all over this.
Yeah.
On the front page of, as when you press start, the ingredients list will be on the front page. All but, I think one dish, the salmon and warm potato salad, because I forgot to write the ingredients off of that. However, I've just rewritten them today, so I will ping them over to Kate. She can add them to the front of that video.
Cool. Hell's is saying, can you just clarify the reason you use coconut oil over olive oil?
Yes, Hells, that's a very good question. So I do use olive oil. Let's get him out here, but I don't know. However, olive oil wasn't designed to be heated. Okay, you will find that olive oil actually has got a really low smoke threshold. Now, so when olive oil starts smoking and gets hot, it converts into a trans fat, right? So which is a bad fat. So olive oil is great for using cold, right? And you'll notice if you go back through all the cooking demos that I've done, you might see me on the odd occasion using olive oil, because if I run out of coconut oil, what am I going to do? I'm not going to not use it. It's there, okay? But it's not the best oil to use for cooking. Whereas coconut oil is very good for cooking, and you can't actually taste any coconut in it. People say, "Oh, I can taste the coconut." You can, honestly, unless you are, just
really sensitive to coconut, or just cooking one thing maybe.
Allergy, yeah, but I would suggest anytime. If I was to make this meal for you, you wouldn't be able to tell me if I'd use olive oil or coconut oil. But that's ultimately the reason, mate. If you ever notice that when you put olive oil on, it can start smoking quite quickly. Because it can turn into a bad fat, that's really why. But great on salads, great for dressings, great for so many other things, the salsa dishes and that we do. Yeah, loads of stuff that I do use olive oil for. Right, asparagus in the hole. We think anymore. There you go, there it is. There we go. Right. Yes, so Lebanese tomorrow. Special guest.
Ruth's very excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited, Ruth. I've cooked lamb koftas, I've made tzatziki, I've made hummus. I've never done a tabbouleh, so I'm looking forward to that. I've just never done it all together as a combination, so that would be really cool. Looking forward to that. Right, what I'm going to do next then is get this oil heated. So let's just get some heat through that oil. Lovely. So I'm going to go on about a 7. Yeah, about a 7 on there. Let's pop that. Let's pop all those little things that we haven't used.
What kind of plate would you like,
sir? I
sir?
would like a flat, round, grey one, please.
Oh, my legs.
Your legs sore?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Oh, yesterday.
Training?
I can't actually get the grey plate out without you holding this or
I shall
me
do
putting it down.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Because it's underneath all the others.
Never fear, for I am here. Oh, Christ. Oh, it has to be the bottom of the plate pile, isn't it? Right, excuse the noise a minute, guys.
Dean's just getting a plate for anyone that's just joined. You're not just watching a steaming pot on the hob.
I've just chipped it.
Oh.
Let's try again.
Get another one.
Maybe I should have done this earlier. Oh, that's me, my workout done. Right, you have to sort those plates out in a minute. Right, there we go. Anyway, nice to be back. Right. So we've got our oil on, we've got our asparagus on, we've got our cod on. And we've got a little bit of vinegar there. We're going to do some poached eggs in a minute. That'll be lovely. And it'll all come together. It'll all look smashing. Let's get rid of our soy and our honey. We don't need that anymore. So anything that you've got out that you can put away, let's just have a little tidy up. Cool. Right, let's get our sunflower ready. Oh. Sunflower's ready. Let's move that oil around. That asparagus is going to come out in a minute.
Doesn't need very long at all, does it, asparagus? And it goes horrible if it's too cooked.
Tips,
Yeah.
isn't it? No one likes a soggy tip. No? Okay, let's take the water off and get rid of that. Lovely. Okay. Right, let's get that water that we've boiled in our pan. Why are you so far away? Where do you go? My lovely.
Lee says he's watching the stroganoff video on mute whilst listening to you cook the cod. This could go tits up.
Could be interesting, mate. With the stroganoff video, buddy, go with a little bit less pepper and Worcester sauce than what I suggested. I like it really strong.
Yeah, he literally set our mouths on fire.
I like
So,
it like that.
yeah.
I think it's a really,
Dumb
it's a
it
really
down.
strong, nice dish. However, if you're doing it for the missus and kids, the feedback I got from mine was a little bit less pepper and a little bit less Worcester. And that's from someone like Brody who absolutely loves pepper. Okay, so let's go back one over here. Yeah, I probably didn't spot what I was just doing. Just mixing that water around, right? So just turning that water around, so kind of making it go into a little bit of a whirlpool type thing. I'm going to bring it back to the boil. Okay, as soon as it comes up to the boil, I'm going to turn it back on. The reason why I'm doing that little mixy thing is when I go in with the eggs, it will stop the eggs from just sticking to the bottom of that pan. I'm going to go with a couple of sprinkles of vinegar, right, and that just helps hold the egg together as well, so it doesn't all just start breaking apart. It's not necessary. My mum is a chef and she doesn't put vinegar in her poached egg water, but it's something I do like to do. I don't feel like it really makes my poached eggs taste of vinegar, but it just helps them hold rather than just breaking apart. Alright, so I'm just mixing that water, stirring that water. As soon as that comes up to the boil, we're going to go the eggs in. We're going to get our veg in here. I'm not going to season this with salt this evening, as the soy sauce is quite salty on its own.
The samphire is as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You're quite right. I don't think I've ever eaten it just like that.
Hmm.
She's quite right.
I know.
She is. Right guys, that water's coming up to the boil there, look. So let's just turn that down. We'll take that down, that was on a 12, so for me, I'm going to take that down to a 7. If you're on gas, about a medium on the gas. So let's go then with our eggs. Where do you go, my lovely? Where do you go? Lovely, there you go, 4 eggs in the hole. Water's on at about a 7, let's let them come up. Okay, let's get our samphire going. We're going to go 2 minutes on the samphire, on its own, nothing else in there. Just the samphire doing its thing. Okay, so what we're at, 20 past, 22 minutes past. we're going to add the asparagus in. At 23 minutes past, we're going to serve it up. Lovely. Let's break up any big bits of samphire, guys. Let's break it up. The rest of it's not too bad. Okay, so let's keep moving it around. You're literally just getting a bit of heat for it, guys. Really, you're not really cooking it. And that's why this is, again, another really good healthy dish. You're getting loads of protein from the cod. Nice protein from your egg whites, a little bit of fat from the yolk, but no great deal. We're getting a little bit of carbohydrates from the asparagus and the samphire, loads and loads of goodness, and because we've only literally cooked that for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes in total once it goes back in here, this for about 2 minutes, we've kept all the goodness and all the nutrition in the vegetables. So it's a really kind of high protein, healthy, low fat, low carb dinner. And I've kind of eked it out a little bit because you could have had it done in kind of no time, but obviously when you're trying to follow a cooking demo, you want it to last a little while, don't you? You don't want it over too quick, Hans, do we?
No. Brody? Has he gone upstairs?
Okay, so what we at? 22? What did I say? 23?
24.
Oh, let's get the asparagus in, I've forgotten. Good, asparagus going in, we're just going to get the heat back through that, it's already cooked, so we can get rid of our steaming pan. Lovely. Our eggs look happy over here, don't they? Our eggs. Yeah, they're all looking good. Cool. So we can just move that around.
Brody? Can you lay the table, please?
Olivia, can you do some drinks, please? Right guys, so I'm just going to serve up one plate. Alright, I'll do the rest off screen in a minute.
Hello, darling.
Hello, mate. How's it going? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Why have you got eggs?
Well, we've got eggs.
Yeah.
What do you normally do with eggs?
Cook it.
Yeah, what do you do after you cook them?
Put it on my plate.
No, and what do you do after it's on the plate?
Eat it.
Put it in my face. That's what we're going to do tonight.
Okay.
Alright? Okay, 20 minutes.
Weird.
Let's get our fish out. So the cod's been baking away. Oh, that smells beautiful. Yeah, it smells really good, that. Right,
I
get
know
that
I
off the
do.
meat. Say again?
I said, I know I do.
Right, here we go then, guys. Get a spoonful of that in the middle of our plate. In the middle of the night. So we've got there. All fine, lovely. Let's just give my plate a little bit of a clean up. Oh. Okay, so nice bit of greens in the middle of the plate. Okay, next. Oh wait, was that one, wasn't it? Yeah, good chili. Yeah, beautiful. Okay guys, so careful not to lose any of your nice sauce. Let's go with the silicone one. Just going to gently lift that. Oh, look at that, that's nice, just falling apart. Perfect. So cod on top. Make sure we don't lose any of it. Lovely. Just get you in there as well, my friend. Okay, Hannah, please remind me to take a picture tonight before I start eating. Okay, guys, all I'm going to do, I'm not going to lose any of that sauce. Some of the sauce. All those flavours, all that honey and that soy. Just make sure you try and kind of drizzle it around the plate evenly. It's not really worked, but anyway, it's still going to taste good. Okay, poached egg to finish. Okay, let's get rid of some of that excess water. Okay, now the hard part is getting your egg to stay on top of the fish. Okay, cool. So I've got loads of sauce, I'm just going to work that around the plate. Okay, nice piece of cod in there. Okay, lovely bit of greens, and we always just like doing that bit. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. There we go. Nice bit of cod, poached egg on top, lovely bit of sauce, lovely bit of flavour. Okay, and a nice bit of fresh greens. Beautiful. I'm about to annihilate that. Hopefully you enjoy, guys. So we'll be here tomorrow. Well, tomorrow morning we are going to be doing back and biceps. That's a couple of muscle groups that we didn't do last week. And then tomorrow evening with my guest, we're going to be doing some prize giving. It's going to be a bit of a longer one. But please, for any of you that have been watching, it's going to be our last one. So it'd be lovely to get loads and loads of people kind of doing that and joining in on that last one. Cheers, guys. Have a good evening.